guys, gals, everything in between. The reason why this guy is trending isn't for any good news. For those of you just joining us, talking about Marilyn Manson and what a douche this guy really is, I'm going to let you hear it straight from Evan Rachel Wood's mouth, and she'll tell you exactly what she went through when she was with this D-bag. But he is the number one trending topic right now on Twitter. And again, I will show you what she says in the video. But there's really no surprise what a bad guy this is. He treated everybody like dog crap. And is it really surprising? I did a search on Google for Marilyn Manson, and this is from. Let's go and search the last hour and see what comes up. Notice how there is nothing. They're not talking about anything to do. This is just from the last hour. Nothing to do with his problem, which I will show you what Evan has to say about that in a minute. But check it out. Nothing. Just about his new album coming out. All I want to say to everybody out there is do not support this guy. All right. Once you hear what he did and what he continued to do to people, I don't see how anybody would want to support that. The other day it was like cancel Netflix because of the whole Cuties movie and that disgusting crap that's going on over there. Well, I'm out to tell you that if you haven't done so already, I suggest you also boycott this son of a bee because he is really no good. Let me play for you what Evan Rachel Wood had to say, describing the abuse she suffered when she was in the relationship with Marilyn Manson, and then you guys can decide for yourself. I ain't a preacher, but I feel for people that had been in abusive relationships and do not support them in any way, shape, or form. I'm talking about the person that did the abusing. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, but let's go on to the video. It's heartbreaking.
When I was a teenager, I met a man. I looked up to him in many ways and felt like we had a special bond, and I had no intention of it turning into something romantic. When it eventually did, I wasn't sure how to stop it, as he had a certain charisma and power, and I quickly surrendered to his charms. In the beginning, he treated me like a princess. I was smart, but a smart 18-year-old is still an 18-year-old, and I thought I had fell in love. It wasn't until much later that I realized everything he had told me was a lie and part of what is called the grooming process. He'd hidden a terrible drug and alcohol problem from me. He moved very fast in the relationship, asking me to move in with him almost immediately. There was a certain way he wanted me to look, otherwise I would endure name-calling and ridicule. He cut me off from my close friends and family one by one by exhibiting rage in some form or another when I was in contact with them. The only way I knew how to calm him was to give him what he wanted, which was me all to himself in total isolation. He had bouts of extreme jealousy, which would often result in him wrecking our home, cornering me in a room, and threatening me. I witnessed my abuser threatening people with force or legal action if he worried they would expose him. He bragged about being able to have people killed because he was allegedly friends with multiple gangs, and I watched him illegally collect data on people that he could use as blackmail. By the time I realized I was in a bad situation, I felt completely trapped and terrified for my life. He gifted me a cell phone, which I found out he was monitoring. He downloaded spyware onto my computer and hacked into my emails and social media accounts so I could not reach out for help. When my friends and family tried to intervene, I swiftly told them to leave because I was afraid of what he would do. He broke me down through means of starvation, sleep deprivation, and threats against my life, sometimes with deadly weapons, which would result in me having severe panic attacks where I was unable to breathe or stop shaking. Sometimes he would not allow me to sleep until I participated in acts of fear, pain, torture, and humiliation, which I felt powerless to stop. In some of these tapes, which he also videotaped, in some of these tapes, he can be heard threatening to kill me, threatening my friends, or threatening to kill members of my family. He also threatened to leak parts of the footage or photographs he had taken as a way to keep me quiet. I mustered the courage to leave several times, but he would call my house incessantly and threaten to kill himself. On one occasion, I returned to try and defuse the situation. He cornered me in our bedroom and asked me to kneel while he tied me up by my hands and feet. Once I was restrained, he beat me.
I wonder if Marilyn Manson even knows what karma is. But then again, this guy looks like they got the inspiration for Jigsaw from this guy. Or did this guy get the inspiration from Jigsaw? What's the difference? They both look the same. I'm telling you, karma will get you. It always does. There's a reason why it's around. And it's around especially for people like you. And karma will come to get you, boy. Karma will come to get you. It's been a Mavakaga production, all rights reserved. Peace and love. Peace and love. Stay strong. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the children. Be smart. Don't be this D-bag. Mavakaga. Out.